Welcome to Fantasy 1.0. Today we're going to talk about types of leagues, types of drafts, types of scoring, types of everything.
So put your seatbelt on, it's gonna be a rough ride. Put your seatbelt on and yield for the apocalypse, yeah. It's the apocalypse, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to create a league, or you want to join a league. You're doing it with your buddies or a whole bunch of people you don't know. You need to pick, sort of the draft type, the league type, the scoring type, and take it from there. So, draft types. This is how you're selecting your players and how every team is selecting their players. There's the online standard draft. That's where everybody, it's like drafts at the end of a baseball season, football season, and so on. So you get your picks. You're picking first, you're picking second, you're picking third, and these are snake drafts. So then those sort of flip on the back end. So if you pick 12th in a 12-team league, then you're typically going to pick last at the first round. You're going to pick first in the second round. Then there's online auctions. It's a totally different beast. It's kind of the wild west of drafting. Everybody gets the same amount of money, budget, and just goes back and forth and bids on players. This can take 3 to 4 hours. Typically, there's breaks in between as well. And again, there's other videos that I have that'll show you exactly how to execute on those drafts. Offline draft, that's when you get together with your buddies in a bar or wherever you like. You can do it in church too if you want. But you get together and you can have some beer and wings and go ahead and pick the players there manually, and then the commissioner has the task of sort of uploading that or entering all of that into the league itself. It takes us to the last one, the most boring one, which is auto picking. No strategy there, just means everybody's team is auto generated by the league platform, and then you sort of take it from there, and then off you go for your season. Takes us to league types. So then you're going to be picking, do you want an AL only, an NL only, or a mixed league? Mixed league by far is the most popular. When you do a league specific, that's when you get into scarcity. You got to go deeper because you've got half the player pool, and also you have the challenge of if a player gets traded to the other league, then they disappear from your roster, and the other way around. If a player gets traded from the other league to your league, then they're sitting there on waivers, and you need to go out there and pick them up if there's somebody that you want. Scoring types. Okay, so this is where, and people have very varied opinions on this. So there's first of all, there's two ways that sort of, let's say, scoring occurs. There's season long, and there's weekly. So weekly is head to head. That's when you're playing yourself against another player, and it changes every week. If you're familiar with fantasy football, it's more on that sort of a format. There's different ways that, let's say, wins or your performance is tracked in that. So there's categories. So you've got your categories of runs, home runs, RBI, steals, batting average, and so on. And then the same and so on for pitching. And then if you have more wins than you're the opposing player, then you're going to get an awarded, let's say, a point for it. And then it either comes down to, out of the 10 categories, you won 6, they won 4, so you get 6 points and they get 4, or it's sort of a 1.1 win. So if you win more categories than they do, you win. If they win more categories than you, then you lose, and you collect that loss and you just go on to the next week. Then there's season long. So season long goes in two ways. It's either points or rotisserie. Points is, let's say, a home run is allotted 4 points. A win is 5 points for a pitcher. All of these points just keep accumulating. By the way, this is for weekly as well. But again, this sort of takes out that need to spread your value over categories. You can go hard in home runs and hard in strikeouts and hard in saves and possibly compete. You're just tallying points. Rotisserie league, that's sort of that's the go-to for everybody. Rotisserie league is just a season long where you're looking at all of those categories, and then let's say it's a 10-team league and you finish first in every category, you get 100 points. If you finish fifth in every category, you have 50 points. So again, you're allotted, the higher place you are, the more points you get. A 12-team league, then that point category is from 12 down to 1. Last place team has 1. Hopefully this eliminates some confusion for you folks, especially people that are just starting out with this. So take it from there. No.
This is for like real beginners, right?
Yeah.
Your wife's in
Allie! Can't be down here. Okay, So there you have it. That should give you all the information you need to get started, or selecting a league or creating a league to go at it with your friends. Check out the links below. So we've got my Twitter link, we've got and our website. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel as well. If you have any questions, just let us know on any of those links below, and we'll get back to you. Good luck.